About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson operating from the pistol. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of shotgun. Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Downs. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Colts have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap roll 80.
They go right back to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Throwing, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Gosh down. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
First carry for Joe Mixon.
All right.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down for Houston. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. In downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Look wide. Get this one complete. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
South.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run on first down with Mixon. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive rolls on 18 more yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Down. Hey, uno more. Hey.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down,
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
All right.
Here's a second and 12. To throw is Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
All ready.
Here's Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. He is in. Paige Stover. Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Richardson operating from the pistol. Throw over the middle. Looked in by Mitchell. On first and 10, here's Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 38 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On second down, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, Richardson. Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the tweak, right?
Stroud to throw here on first down. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 49. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we have reached halftime, and the difference is a dozen at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
All right.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Schultz is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. Hey.
Stroud to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Whoa.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
All right.
3rd and 5. Now Mixon, and he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and goal. Richardson to throw. To the goal line and in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
And up until this... Been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tony. All right.
To throw is Stroud. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Throwing is Richardson. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. George Kittle, touchdown Colts. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Already.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At their own 42-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
All right.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That's on the veteran, Shaq Mason.
All right. Look to hot, look to hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indy. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Texans 45, Colts 43.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Schultz is the motion man. On second down, Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Colts will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Schultz is the motion man. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Colts are right back in this one.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, Richardson. Do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Richardson going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That one complete to Pierce. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing, Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
19 Tiger.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll come up for first and 10. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Richardson going to get it quickly out to downs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Richardson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here now, third and 5. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's got his man. That's down. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Here's Richardson. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. He gets free. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Texans. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime. It's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish.